On. Save. Da, 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 da. Game Farming Simulator 22. Yeah. Playlist Farm Sim 22. Done. No. No. Oh, forgot to do our tags. Whoopsie. FS22 tags. Copy. Nope. Paste. Okay. Yeah. Save that. Turn that on. What's up, Turner? How are you, sir? Make sure it's a Turner, not Tunner. It would be my luck someone named Tunner shows up. Alright. One last thing here. Bam. 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 And then what map are you on? We're on the White Farm map. It's a little bit edited. It is not exactly how it is on the Farm Sim site. I just made it so we could buy the outskirt areas so we can make our farms out there. Alright. So, yeah, good here. Live chat. And we open this bad boy up. And we fix our mess here. Bam. Alright, cool beans. We good to go now. No, we're not, because server just shut off. What? This is the second time it's done this. I hate living here. The plugs literally just fall out of the sockets. So now I gotta wait for the server to restart again. This is the second time tonight it's happened. So stupid. Did to me last Saturday. I thought it was me. No, last Saturday the server just wasn't functioning for some reason. It was up. This one was. This is because it just. I don't understand it. How it was fine for so long, and then all of a sudden damn, it just slides right out. But yeah, no, last Saturday was the server just being dumb because I tried logging in with it still up, and for some reason it was just like it wasn't reading that it was up. I don't understand it. But this is just stupid old building crap. So I can't wait to move into the newly renovated apartment. Because I last Saturday I tried joining like right after you had left, I believe. Because I saw it said you had left, unless that's when it like stopped working, and it was just showing me that you were still in there or something. I don't know. But good news, I got my tickets to right here, right now. So that's a plus. LS connections, I didn't plan on leaving. Yeah, well, like I said, it showed me that you had left like right before I had joined, or I tried joining, and then it was like no matter what I did, the server wasn't showing up. So then I had to completely restart the server, and it showed up. That's what usually happens. So I usually leave it up throughout the week, and like by Thursday it has come out so far that just a slight tap of my desk causes it to fall out. And now of course Steam's updating, so it's going to take for freaking ever. I guess I can play with choo-choo trains while I wait. You know, I really can't stand Logan Paul. And I know a lot of people have said a lot of crap about these Prime energy drinks, and they've been disproven. But this Cherry Freeze Prime is really, really good. Just saying. At least yours actually updated. Mine don't have to uninstall and reinstall it. Steam? That's weird. Yep. Now if I only get the server to start. Well, the other plus side, Tony, last night JT's been trying to get me to do it for a while now, to get Wreckfest working again. And I was trying and trying and trying and trying. Well, last night, PJ has tested it out, and I officially got it working. So, Wreckfest here soon. What's up, Cody? How are you, man? I don't think JT will be here, so I won't do Wreckfest without JT, because he's been wanting to do it for a couple weeks now. So if he's not here tomorrow night, then probably next week, some Wreckfest on Saturday. Because currently I will be here normal time, so that's a plus. All right, now it says it's up. No, it's not going to. Alright, hold on. This is another nuisance. Like, you have to have Steam up and looking at it for the pop-up to happen, to click OK for it, because if you don't, then it won't start properly. Farm Sim is the worst when it comes to hosting a server. The absolute worst. Not only do you have to buy a whole nother copy of everything to play on it, or to host the server, but it is so freaking finicky. What's up, Chad? How are you? JT's not here. I haven't installed, at least I haven't been playing games this whole week. Oh, dang. What do we still have that's even on the tracks? Okay, so we have these. I screwed these up. So I'm wondering, like, can I disconnect these? Construction. I don't think we have enough room back here. Yeah, okay. So let's sell that. Where is this end? Like, is this gonna derail those? It did. Okay. Alright. Alright, server's starting now, so we just gotta wait for it to do its dang thing. And then we will hop over in the server. It is so frustrating. Ooh, I'm getting Battleship commercials. Let's go ahead and pump this out. I already know what's going to happen. PJ's is going to show up and see me playing with trains, and it's going to think immediately that I added mods to the server when I didn't. What in the frick is going on here, man? Just want to drag this over. There we go. Damn, what weather people said it's going to rain, but it ain't been a damn drop all day. We have events going on tomorrow. We have my youngest one has a school event that's outdoors going on tomorrow. That they said it was a go, even though it looks like it's gonna, like, all day today it looked like it was gonna rain. And then not only is that, they're calling for rain on Sunday, so they canceled the spring muster, the antique fire truck muster, on Sunday and moved it to Saturday. But Magnolia is also having an event on Saturday, so yeah. This is re-railer track, so let's see. Does this re-rail everything? I don't think it's going to work because I've already busted that. But we'll try. I don't think that's going to work. Alright. Let's go ahead and start disconnecting stuff, I guess. Can you honk the horn in the train, please? I already did. This typical train horn. Yeah, these are okay. Let's just go ahead and, oh yeah, let's lock it. Lock and drop it. Sad horn. Yeah, I kind of wish it was. I've heard some trucks have better train horns than that, but I mean, that is the in-game train horn, so this beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, we got it on board. All right, nice. It's a total disaster here. Oh, man. The only ones I managed to successfully keep on track. I don't know how I managed to keep these on track. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool interior. Did I look at that one? I guess we have to go through each one individually. This one was giving me problems. Boo boo. There we go. Oh. I'm a train fan. That is dope. Need train help. I can help you. I don't really need train help. I just need stuff to... Some of these don't like the rails. That's the only problem I've had. I think this is the one that's like... It doesn't sit on the tracks just right. Kind of sad that Arthur dies at the end of chapter 6 in Red Dead 2. Spoiler alert! Oh well, if you haven't played Red Dead 2 by now, you know. I guess I technically spoiled it when I did play through it with me. Oh, now this one rides smooth. It was bumping all over the place. Hey, wait, this one has lights. Let's just go ahead and back these up. Choo-choo. I'm a fireman driving the train. Apparently, I sound like Christopher Walken. That was a horrible Christopher Walken impression. Alright. We gotta clean up our mess. I have locomotives scattered all over the freaking map. Most of them were derailed on purpose. But, well, okay. No, these Norfolk Southerns was completely my screw up. Please reinstall. Is it giving me an issue for the DLC? Do you have trains where you live? Yes. I have there's a train line that runs right through the middle of my town. It was back in when I grew up, it was Conrail. And then Norfolk Southern took it over, and now it's DCR, Delaware Central Railroad, I believe. Yeah, there we go. They are... I'm not quite sure what... I don't know anything about the train model, like the models of the locomotives or anything. I don't know all that. I just know the general shape. But they're like dark blue or dark maroon, black, and yellow. You're right. I'm sad not for console. Yeah, I don't think this one would make it on console. I think this is a beefy boy, so it probably won't make it to console. I kind of wish that, you know, that this wasn't so beefy, because I would put it in the server in a heartbeat and build a railroad and totally just PJ's off. All right, let me. Sorry for the people who are enjoying the trains. We're gonna save that. We're gonna quit this, and we're gonna see if the server's up, because it's throwing me a error for DLC, which it has not done before. And it's not up. Bro, we have not had any issues here. Why is it? I absolutely hate Farm Sim. Start. Continue. Guess back at the plane trains we go. I've literally had no issues whatsoever with this in the past, so I don't know why all of a sudden it's going to be dumb. It just wants to be dumb. I'm going to be so pissed off if I have to take. It's doing it again. So Jamal, how are you? Can you put trains on the in-game tracks? No, you can't. They will not work on the in-game tracks. They have to be on these modded tracks. Yeah. I don't think you're going to be able to re-rail this thing, because you can't. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to re-rail that one. We've had, it's the Aggie Pack, Class Saddle Track Pack, and Kubota Pack. We've had those in ever since I started doing this with no issues, and now it's throwing an error. Oh wait, it's doing something now. Okay. It's doing something now. Alright, let's do its thing. Ay, 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 ay. I want to say the trains that we have here are kind of like this one. Or maybe that one. How was your day? My day was actually pretty good. Jamal, something. I got my hair cut today, and then me and Mrs. Feather went. We went to visit one of her old co-workers, and then we went and we first time I've ever been to Chili's in my life, and I was not disappointed. It was actually pretty good. I got the sampler thing. It came with ribs. Came with ribs, chicken tenders, brisket quesadilla, and fries. Like I was shocked at how good it actually was. Because a lot of times, like chain restaurants like that are really hit and miss. Like Applebee's. Like some locations are really, really good, and in other locations you get like, I don't know, just really mediocre food. So I was very impressed. The only negative thing I had about my day was we went into Target and found the Fallout, the Jones Fallout Victory or Nuka Victory Cola or whatever it's called for the Fallout series, and I don't like peach, so I tried it anyway. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of peach, so that was a meh for me. Can you compare a truck to the train? What do you mean compare a truck to the train? Like size comparison? Nope. No. Hang on. Nope. I think that's on. Guys, yeah, just give me a minute. Let me get these back on the rail. I do have a truck parked over yonder. It's like right in there, that area there. Submod off the website. How to install a game? Are you talking? You download this from the itch.io site. If you download it from there, you take the zip folder out of your downloads folder and put it in your mods folder. Oh wait, let's go ahead and... There we go. Oh, don't... Whoa, Nelly. Trimmer's went over the ledge. I think that's on. No. There we go. That's as far as it's going to go with that. Alright. So now these two should be standalone. So let's go ahead and...
What's up, man?
Oh, what's up, man? I had to restart the server, so I'm playing with trains in single player right now. Don't want you to be like, you added more mods. No, this is a single player.
I was looking at that stream. I was like, interesting.
Yeah. No, so the outlet where the server PC's plugged in, it's so old that like over time they just kind of slide out. And I had the server going. I was in the server starting to work, and all of a sudden it just blacked out. And I was like, "What the hell?" So yeah, I had to get it started. It's restarting now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's up.
It's still loading, so you can try to join, but it probably will just lock up and have you sit there for a while. Okay, so now these should be good. It happens, sir. I can't use the sound on my computer, so I need to replace both of them. But my Wi-Fi is down. I can't use sound on my PC. So wait, how are you talking? Oh. There we go. Alright. Let's just make sure this is correct, right? Yes. Is this one? No. Alright, so let's switch this. That's correct now, correct? And then this one, I'm gonna go with, needs to be this way. No, this is correct. All right. So if I'm correct here, this should go the way I want it to. Yeah, buddy. First one's down. Second one down. Third one down. Alright. Do I have to be... Is the back one the one... Okay, yeah. The back one's gonna be... One needs to be controlled. Take it slow around here, because you can see I have derailed numerous things here. Purposely. The only ones I derailed on accident were all the Norfolk trains. The ones I've already picked up. Why am I not getting the connect option here? Yeah, we have in the front one. Why is it not connecting? Anyway. Looks like the server should be up now. So here you go, Cam, real quick. This is a pickup truck next to the locomotive for size comparison. There you go, Cam, if you're still watching. Give it a couple minutes or a few seconds here. Also keep in mind that these are scaled off of the in-game train, and this truck is a little bit bigger than the in-game scale, so if you do an in-game truck, it's probably a little bit more accurate than what this is. Alright, so we're going to see if we can hop in the server now. Let's go ahead and quit this. Do. Multiplayer. Got my tickets tonight.
What?
Got my tickets tonight. Ghosts has a movie coming out.
Oh. What kind of movie?
It's gonna be it's 140 some minutes long, but they did a 2-night show in Los Angeles at the Forum. And they record it. It's going to be a concert film, but also it's going to have they do like these short videos on YouTube that tells a storyline. So it's going to have the continuation on that storyline mixed in with the concert.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing it 2 days on 2 days only. The 20th, June 20th and 22nd. I got my tickets.
It's like one of those, wonder if it's going to be like a lot of bands, musicians and stuff doing concert movies since Taylor Swift did that.
Oh, they were working on this before Taylor Swift even thought of it.
No, I'm sure. I'm just saying. I'm surprised there aren't more.
I'm interested to see how they blend it. So it's supposed to be like you're gonna have the primary footage you're gonna see is concert footage from the 2-night show, but I'm curious to see how they weave it in and out.
Well, it may just be. Wait, it's not just like one show?
They did no. They recorded it both nights, but it's one movie. But it's going to so they actually have actors doing scenes that are going to be in throughout the movie, throughout the concert.
Gotcha.
The concert footage, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Taylor Swift one was done over 2 nights. Just when she did like the 4 nights in LA, she recorded 2 nights, and it's like editing people are pretty good these days.
Oh yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Just, I mean, this is as far back as like my dad had a Bob Seger live album, and it was recorded like completely different shows across different nights, different cities, and they blended it so well it actually sounds like it's the same show played throughout. So
yeah,
I would imagine film would be just as easy. I mean, you kind of got to stick with the. I would imagine the song. Like you have to like they take whatever the best version, whatever they play, they sound better in. That's the one that gets used.
Yep.
Did Taylor Swift have special concession items?
Yeah.
Boo.
Sorry. Seems like that's that's a new thing.
Yeah, everybody's getting.
Like in like Dune.
Yeah,
Dune movie.
broke the internet with their how do I put this in family friendly terms?
You don't need to.
Is he quiet for anyone else? I'm just wondering if it's my. But apparently, the Deadpool bucket's going to top that. So that should be interesting.
Hmm.
Are you farming now? So all right. You have a good night. Did I not open up YouTube? I did. There we go. I'm just shocked that I was able to get like they're selling tickets already at the. Well, of course, our AMC shut down, so the one that was closest to us no longer exists. So I went with Regal, which is down in Salisbury, Maryland. That's the second closest that I've seen showing it. But they weren't supposed to be able to get tickets before the 9th, so I'm shocked they let me get them.
Sounds like a pretty good loophole. I had this thing all like I cleared up so much space.
On what, your hard drive?
Yeah. Because I was getting Fallout 76 and Madden.
Oh, when's Madden in? I haven't gotten it yet.
I thought you did.
No, I was in the process last night, and you were like, "Let's do Back for Blood." So then I was like, "All right," and I launched Back for Blood, and
it's
went back to
till
it.
the 15th. So either the 12th
until
or
the 15th.
Either the 12th or the 15th. So at least another like 10 days.
Yeah, like another week and a half at least.
Mm-hmm. But I was just like, if the server's not up, then I was just gonna like download it. What's the status on your end?
On what?
The server?
It's up. I'm in it now.
Oh shit. Okay. I have been looking at. I was looking to see. I like doing the career mode in Madden. That's like the only thing I do.
Same. I literally the only time I've ever played anything else is if I'm playing multiplayer with one of y'all.
Yeah. Well, I was just looking to see because in 21 they didn't have the defensive players, and then 22 they did. So I don't know anything about 23, so I was looking up to see if 24 has defensive players, and they do, and they added a position. They added cornerback, and that's what I used to play. So
nice.
Game on. Definitely.
Oh yeah, it's in card already. Okay.
I have game files that I'm an idiot, that I copied over when I got this computer. Like literally dragged and dropped from the Steam files for the game and dropped them in the new one because I had them all in an external hard drive. So I didn't have to do like the full download for everything. And like half these games I don't have installed on Steam, but I have the full game file as if it were installed.
Yep.
Sitting on this in this drive.
Well, technically, you can you could just reroute your Steam to it, and it will show. It will read it from that file, so it will technically be installed.
Oh yeah. I mean, for my external hard drive.
Yeah.
Well, that slows it down tremendously. Like, I've done that, and it sucks. So that's why I copied everything over to.
I think it was Dalton that always ran all of his games off his external hard drive, and I was like, I don't know how you do that.
Dude, yeah, the transfer rate isn't fast enough to do that. Even if like the fancy one, I got the fancy one too, because I was like, oh yeah, I'll run games off this, and then I quickly found out, no, you can't do that without like severe lag.
I got that.
All right, I'll get that too. Wait.
$14 for that.
Yeah,
you
can't beat that.
Yeah. What's up, Steve?
Oh, just uninstall Madden 22.
What are you
like,
doing?
Jesus.
Yeah, why you got that installed still? Wait, is 22 the one we all had?
22 is the one that you and Tyler had.
Yeah, why is it not show up?
And then I was doing like the commentary for the games, and because it switched over to EA. No, you should have that in your library.
Yeah, it's not in my Steam library. I thought for certain I had a Madden because I was like, for the draft they had it discounted too. So I was like, oh yeah, no, I'll get that. And I went to it and it was back up to full price. I was like, I'm pretty sure I have a Madden. And I searched my library. I do not have any Madden in my Steam library, but I know I had one for PC because we all played it. I played with JT. I played with
the commentary for the games. No, that couldn't have been.
Yeah, I played with. Oh, maybe it was through EA's launcher. I just didn't have it on Steam. Maybe that was the deal.
Yeah, I still have Madden 21 installed. Oh my god. Okay, so what does that do? How much does that help me out?
Well, there goes a third of the free space I had. Last day I tracked more equals more free time.
This is like 100 gigs, right?
What? Madden? It said for me 50 gigs. I had 190 free.
50 gigs. Okay. What do I have for this? 41. What do I have for this? 59. Oh, perfect. I shall download it now. Gray Zone Warfare?
Yeah, that's the one that I was telling you about. It looked like something we play. It's like a mix between like Daisy and
I thought it and 6 Days in Fallujah.
Yeah, I was well. What's the one? Ready or Not?
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
That's what it was because it's got like the
inventory
inventory.
And I was like, oh yeah, this looks like 6 Days in Fallujah.
Yeah. But the inventory system is kind of like if I remember correctly, DayZ is.
Damn, it came out. What, on Tuesday, and they already have like 3 different DLCs for it?
It's the supporter DLC. It's just like Ready or Not had. So if you consider it a supporter, you pay a little bit more. It helps them pay for the game and all that crap.
Okay. It's got mixed reviews.
Yeah, that's why I said last night I was like, "Ooh, it's got mixed reviews."
Yeah. Well, I'm just reading them. A lot of people refunded it.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I had it on my wish list and it popped up. I was like, oh.
All these people are just like, and I see this on a lot of reviews and like for games, like the newer games that are coming out, and they're like, game runs like absolute trash. I have a really good PC and run the game at 25 FPS with everything on low and with DLLS. And it's like, I've never had a problem with, like, I don't have anymore. I don't have the best computer.
Yeah.
But I run everything fine on like the highest settings.
Yeah, like even when I had
what are these people doing?
When I had my 980, I was still running everything on high settings. Like nothing.
Those have to be the people that run everything on like download everything to the C drive.
I never had an issue running anything on my 980. The only game I've ever had an issue, like serious issue running, was WWE 2K20, where it just kept randomly crashing out on me.
That was 22.
Was that 22? Okay, maybe been 22.
Yeah.
Because I posted in the forums, and a lot of people that didn't have like the brand new NVIDIA graphics cards were having that issue. So it was like I guess it was NVIDIA. There was something wrong with NVIDIA cards, and they're like, we're not going to fix it. Just buy a new graphics card. And I was like, people can't afford that shit, all right?
Yeah, really.
But yeah, a lot of people will downvote and give negative reviews for shit they just didn't like about it. Like it's not like an actual problem. They're just like, oh, didn't like that I couldn't run this at 60 FPS on ultra settings, so it's a shit game.
Yeah, but it's also like there are very few games like ever that I have had an issue with that. So it's like either your computer's super super old, or like I said, like your Steam is located in your C drive and it's maxed out, so like it can't process anything. So it's got to be like one of the two of those. I mean,
you don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, but
That's
I mean,
their
like,
go-to argument for everything.
I know. Well, yeah, those are the people that are probably doing that. They're the ones that are like, I'm right. And it's like, listen, I have the computer sitting next to me right now that I can't even turn on because I loaded up the C drive with everything. Like Steam stuff's under there, every game, all the settings, because I was like, oh, it's another drive that I can save stuff to. And then I read about the C drive, and it's like, keep it as empty as possible.
Yeah, I think the only thing is on my C drive is my operating system.
Yep. And that's why. Yeah. That's why. And then like all those stupid, like a lot of your save games go there.
I have everything routed to my second. So I have I have 3 hard drives, and I have my SSD, which is my my operating system, and then I have 2 regular hard drives, And the first one is the one I have all my games on. The second one's like my storage, so like
Okay.
photos and stuff like that.
All right.
Which I have it external for, but
So I have my C drive, and then I have like the D drive, which is
this is a recovery drive, isn't it? That's what mine
no,
is.
the D drive is like my standard. Like I maxed that out with games, so it's not the SATA, it's the other one.
SSD.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's like the Samsung
Yeah, SSD.
Evo 970 or whatever. And then I got a second one of those put in as and that's the E drive. And that's basically because I maxed out my D drive with like games and shit, and then added the E
Damn, so you
drive
have
for more games.
3 SSDs in that?
No,
Oh.
because I think the C drive is a SATA, I think.
Oh. Well, see, I think it was Monty told me to put that's why my computer boots up so fast, because I have my operating system on my SSD.
I mean, mine boots up so fast because I don't have anything aside from the operating system on the C drive. Because like it's up and running in 10 seconds.
Yeah, mine like boots
My
up
monitors
instantly.
take longer to boot up.
Meanwhile, this piece of hunk of junk that Tyler sent over, god damn, it can take up to like 5 minutes to boot. And that's because it only has one hard drive. So,
Yeah. I was trying to wipe the my old computer of everything, and it just like won't let me do it. No, literally, like
get yourself a
I'm
big
just
bag.
like, I'm like hard reset this. No, because I wanted to use it because like either a potential server computer, or like B, this one's like smaller and lighter weight, so like when I go to my parents' house and watch the dogs and stuff, I can just bring it with me.
Oh, yes. Smart thinking.
So I brought it with me last time, and I couldn't even get it going because, like, one, it took forever to start up, and then two, when I did like the hard reset, like it didn't change anything. All
Hot
this was still on there. What?
The hard R reset.
I don't know what that is.
The hard R reset.
Oh, yeah. It's like I don't know what to do with it. Because I don't want to lose Windows.
What operating system is on it?
Just
Windows
like
10?
no, or
9
whatever.
8?
Nah, I guess Windows 10. That was like the
Yeah.
standard back in the day, right?
So you should there should be an option in your settings to reset and factory
Yeah,
settings,
so-
which will bring it back just to operating system.
Yeah. So one of the problems was I think I'd probably have to like disable the cloud then, because I think it was like I have stuff saved to the cloud, and I think when I reset it the first time, it was like, "Oh, do you want to like save stuff to the cloud?" And I was like, "Yeah," and I shouldn't have. So I have to like the OneDrive, whatever it is.
Oh, I did annoying shit. I hate OneDrive.
Yeah, me too. In all forms. Like my work computer's like that too. I'm like, get back.
Like, back up your PC, add space every time you open. And I was like, fine. I was like, is there a way to uninstall this shit? And I went and found it. I was like, gone, absolutely gone. Anything that's important to me to back up goes on my external. Everything else, if I lose it, it's not gonna ruin my day.
Yeah.
Because most, I should say, not all of my Steam games are cloud saved to Steam, so I don't have to really worry about losing any game progress there or anything. It's just reinstalling everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because like I have everything. All my saves, I guess, is on like the Steam cloud. So
Yeah, but some like American Truck and ETS too. But for some reason, they don't back up your profiles to your Steam cloud. So you have, if you ever want to uninstall
well, World of
that,
Trucks.
World of Trucks updates your progress. They don't. It doesn't save your.
Oh, your actual game.
Yeah, like your profile.
No, yeah, that naturally defaults to saving to your C drive.
Well, yeah, mine goes in my documents, which is my
right.
No, that's my E drive.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Not the one that your operating system is on.
No, the only thing on there.
You haven't figured that out yet.
You just go into, I think it's a Steam setting, where you just go in, and it's like, what do you want to set your default? And I have it set to my my documents folder.
Yeah, for the games, but I'm saying like I got to put my documents. Like,
no. Where where you want your file paths to go.
There's
option in Steam as well for that. Not just your game, like where you install your game to. So like mine is set to, so my American Truck folder and my ETS folder, that's all defaulted into my documents folder on my E drive. So I think that's a setting in Steam. I'm not 100% certain, but I think that's how I got to do that.
So your saves can go to a different.
Yeah, it can go to a separate drive other than your C drive, because that's where that's how all mine default to.
That's good to know, because, like I was saying, because like what was it, like the program files and program files x86. That's where the majority of the saves for anything Steam related by default go to.
Yeah, I have that that's all on my
So you could move those two files?
Yeah.
Like you can move those over, so if I wanted to put those on like my backup storage drive, I could.
Mm-hmm. That's how I have mine.
Can you just drag and drop?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
You have you have to do it set up in Steam somehow. I forgot how I did it. It's been so long ago, but you can direct it to that location.
In Steam. Yeah, I'd change it in Steam, but I'm saying once I change it in Steam, can I just drag and drop those folders over to the other drive?
You should be able to.
Okay. Interesting.
Because as long as your Steam is directed to that location, it'll read all the files in that folder.
Right. Now I would just have to worry about the ones from freaking Epic and Ubisoft, and
I don't even have Epic installed anymore. I was like, I had.
Don't you need to for Madden? I think you need to have it.
For Epic, no, the EA one you probably need.
I think that's Epic.
No, Epic was EA Games is Origins or whatever. I think.
Oh,
Origins.
yeah. Origins. That's like The Sims too, yeah.
Yeah. So I have that because I was playing the Star Wars game.
Right.
But no, Epic. I had it uninstalled, and you and Brandon were playing Spin Tires. So I was like, all right, I'll reinstall it. Install Spin Tires or whatever, Snow Runner, not Spin Tires. And I was like, all right, I'll do that, and then never played. So I was like, I'm uninstalling this shit again. I'm done with Epic.
Well, yeah, because I think I forget what the issue was.
Probably the mod issue.
No, it was it was the mods, but
damn, that mess stinks so bad. Now he's probably uninstalled it so he can play his Project Cars.
I don't know. He likes the Snow Runner.
They got a new game out, and it's got like horrible reviews.
Yeah, I was watching like the preview for it, and I was like, nah, that doesn't look very good. I wish it did. Like,
I didn't even know,
but it's more like arcadey than it is
simulation.
Yep.
The only problem with I have a Snow Runner, like I did not like spin tires whatsoever. Just driving around in like muddy situations, I got bored really quick. I liked Snow Runner because it gave you like missions and stuff to do, so it kept you hooked in a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But Snow Runner got ruined for me with mods because certain mods people want to use to just barrel through everything. It's like, all right, this is not how this is supposed to be played.
Yeah, and that's what Brandon uses.
Yeah, where's the fun in that?
Yeah, he uses like flatbed thing that can hold like 4 or 5 pieces of or load stuff, and then like it just barrels through everything. It's like, okay, well, half the fun of it is like getting super frustrated by getting stuck.
Yeah. And
like,
I'm like trying to find your way out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But he doesn't see it that way.
Yeah.
So it gets a little bit tricky playing sometimes, because like if I want to use, like, I like my Oshkosh mod because like it's better than the average that they offer in game, but like not by much.
See, just give me a pickup truck with a gooseneck trailer.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm good to go. I could do that all day.
Yep.
I don't need no stupid pickup. Like, I like using like the old Dodges. Old Cummins with a gooseneck. That's right up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
Bum, 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 bum. I don't know if you saw the owner room, but JT said he would be here tomorrow, so if we want to do Wreckfest, that's an option.
It's doable. All right.
Brandon probably doesn't have it installed.
Nope.
Just the meltdown with Brandon wreck JT would be absolutely beautiful.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Worth it. I mean, I'll let him know tonight.
He's a piece of shit.
And JT has it installed?
Yeah, he because he was trying.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, he was. Yeah, right.
Last weekend, we were trying to get into it.
has been a...
Still haven't stopped.
Well, he's got time. This is Tony. What's Tony doing? Oh, he's mowing.
Where is he at? I didn't
Just
know he was
getting out
on
of the
the
way.
Oh.
Fertilizer.
Oh, I was
getting out of the way, Tony.
Two arrows, and then they collided. Oh. I just watched on the
last second. Oh, shoot. You got that fertilizer truck?
Oh, yeah. Oh, speaking of old Dodges and gooseneck.
Right?
This need to be fertilized already?
I'm just doing the second round.
Oh.
And I gotta do the mowing in between because the grass grew.
The green grass grows all around, the green grass grows all around.
This
Oh,
is
you
a
better
lot
watch
more
out,
work
Tony!
than I thought.
You better watch out!
That's exactly what Tony did to me. Like last second.
I think I gotta flip it around. Hold on. It was probably a little bit more scary of me barreling down the side here.
True, true. If you needed me to move, let me know.
I
There
got
we
you.
go. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
You're full.
Yep.
Carry on, sir. Move this out of your way. If I don't do it every Friday night. So we tried Chili's for the first time ever tonight.
Yeah.
I was surprised. It was
Yeah.
actually pretty decent.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's an interesting menu, like compared to your other like Applebee's or like stuff like that, because they've got more of like a barbecue-y vibe, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, that's why we got the smokehouse sample thing or whatever.
Yeah. So like, if you're not going to a barbecue joint, and you want barbecue, like it's pretty good. But then they also have like a good selection of burgers and
Yeah, one burger looked pretty damn good. What's up,
yeah,
Clayton? How are you?
any burger that's got those like crispy onions on them
Yeah. Yep.
is like it's tough to beat.
Well, I've never been, and of course I remember the commercials. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, cheddars, baby back ribs, barbecue sauce. So I was like, all right, well, let me just get this thing here, the smokehouse thing. It's got a little bit of everything, and I'll try a little bit of everything. And everything was like really, even the chicken tendies were really good. I was shocked.
Yeah, they're pretty decent. We had one that's like literally a mile down the road. Unfortunately, it closed its doors. But like, I don't really understand why, because it was pretty busy, but also like I don't know. There's too much competition around it.
All the only ones we have here in Delaware are all up north, so we ended up going over. I had to get a haircut today, so we went over into Easton, Maryland, and they had one over there. I was like, yeah, I've never had it, so let's try it.
Yeah, give it a whirl.
Yeah. Did see. I got a picture of it. Here, I'll put it in Discord. Because when I first saw it, I was like, what the fuck is that? It was out in the parking lot. I feel like you would appreciate this. See if you can figure out what that is.
That's awesome.
There's a fucking Beetle with a pickup bed on it.
Sure is.
I said hello, Clayton. How are you, man?
Is that a thing?
I highly doubt that's a thing. That has to be a custom, like.
Nope. It's a thing.
No.
Yep.
Oh my god. I've never seen one in person. I've seen like pictures people posted on like Facebook. I've never seen one in person. That was my first one.
I've never even considered. Look at this. I think that's longer though. Like I feel like that's a custom build.
That's what I'm
supposed
saying.
to look like a Beetle, but like I know how truly short a Beetle is, and that ain't it.
That's what I'm saying. It's gotta be like a custom.
Now, this one looks right. I think this is true, like on frame. Yeah, that's right. That's insane.
What?
Wait.
What kind of
Smith Performance Car to Truck kits?
Oh god.
So there's a kit that you can get to do this.
Oh god. That's what I'm saying. It's gotta be a custom, like aftermarket thing.
Yeah. Check this out. Like, check this website out real quick.
Hold on, can I turn my Sonata into a pickup? What? Oh, that two-tone one, the red and white one.
The red and white, yeah.
That's not too bad,
right? It looks fast, but
oh my god, that blue.
You'd be very surprised.
Hideous.
You'd be surprised at how slow it is, and its lack of towing capabilities.
Oh my god, they have it for chargers. It's so ugly. A Jetta. See, that doesn't look horrible. Oh, the newer one does. Oh my god, that's ugly.
The Impreza.
What the?
Wait, they have an Audi A4 too. That actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that doesn't look horrible. I just want to know what kind of like psychopath looks at Beetle and is like, you know what? I want to put a pickup bed on this bitch.
I don't know. It's only $4,000 for the kit.
Yeah, but still, a fucking Beetle. You're putting a pickup bed on.
I need to send this to him. No, maybe I shouldn't. Still got some PTSD over that whole situation.
What's up, Denzel? This is Farm Sim Simulator 22. Farming Simulator 22. I said Farm Sim Simulator.
That's something else. Thanks for sharing that.
I saw it, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, right? Like, that's not something you see every day.
Is it free? No, it's not. I think the base game is $40 right now. The Target was right around the corner, so we went in there looking for the Nuka-Cola for the Amazon Prime series. And I hated it. Absolutely hated it. I didn't realize it was peach and mango. And I hate peach.
Oh, lame.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just make it taste like Coke?
That's what I was hoping. Like, it would taste like... Like... You're
I feel like that's something RC should
flavor.
have done. Like, rebranded themselves. It's like Blueprint's RC anymore.
It's Jones soda.
Oh, Jones soda? Yeah. They're good.
Yeah, the Nuka-Cola was.
Well, their standard stuff, like their root beers.
Oh,
were
yeah.
good.
No, this was telling my wife because she's recently discovered their berry lemonade or something, the blue one.
Yep.
She really likes it. And I was like, I remember they used to have all kinds of flavors in Target. Mm-hmm. Like they had like black cherry, and now they went down to like the green. What's it, like green apple, the blue one, and then the cream soda.
We never had it anywhere around us except for, out of all places, like the bike shop that was downtown, like the bicycle shop. It was the only place. They had a small, like, mini fridge that had the Jones soda, and that was it.
Yeah, they used to be on the Target shelves, and they're not even the Target shelves. So the newer Targets have like this where like you can get like popcorn and stuff, and they have like cold drinks and like quick snacks and stuff, and like a little cooler. That's the only place they had them. They didn't have like you can buy
at the end of the registers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So they you can't even get it like off the shelf. Oh, you need more?
Yeah. This thing, it really drains it, huh?
Well, I mean yours
it does cover
good,
like
distance in it.
I might as well invest in one of these, huh?
What, truck and trailer?
I've got the truck, just the trailer. Because I have that.
You know any games are for trucks?
Like the spigot for it at my farm.
18-wheelers or... I'm just going to put it out there. Nothing that's free. If that's what you're asking.
Thank you,
That's
sir.
not bad. 2 Phillips to do the whole field. That's not bad.
Yeah. I suppose. Pretty sure I can get through the whole field with the pull behind one.
Yeah, but it takes forever.
But you gotta, yeah, exactly.
Alright, man. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Why didn't Tony mow any of this
Cool
stuff?
and all, but spamming it is starting to be a little annoying. So
By the church. Or can you not mow this?
oh,
Yeah, you can definitely mow that. Yeah.
It's not ready to be mowed yet.
Oh. Oh, he's over there looking at it too.
I think it's gonna grow a little bit more. Oh, it's me.
Oh, wait, then who? Oh, is Tony mowing the field then?
Yeah,
He's mowing the field. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, all right. Oh, he's about to learn the joys of working between all of the
Tony
vines.
loves mowing, so you don't have to worry about that.
He's having a hard go at it right now.
Oh.
He's stuck. Think. It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure.
God damn. You just saw you fire that thing up and just water shoot in the air. Oh, Madden NFL 24, your game is ready to play. Nice.
Ooh. I wonder if in this one you can have like more than 2 players.
On a team? Doubt
Yeah. I watched. I thought I watched a game on like TikTok, but that didn't happen. But maybe I was wrong. Fucking right behind me. Really? How did this not get covered? I just did this. Okay. Oh, this is probably where I ran out.
Haha! Cross. Okay, so this is the. Can you play on the same team with a friend on Madden 24? Crossplay invites will be available in select multiplayer modes that support inviting friends from your own platform. Players across all support platforms can invite and join others on the same team or play against each other.
No. It needs to be like, what you got to look up is if it can be more than 2 players.
Yeah, it says you can join others on the same team or play against each other.
Right. So, like, when you play online, like in the online world, like, you can also just play on the same team. I'm saying, like, could you have 2 people playing on the same team against 1 person on a different team, aka 3 players, because you couldn't do that in Madden.
I would imagine so. What, you just want tag team freaking JT?
No. Well, I mean, like, whoever's the best at the game.
JT, he buys it every single year.
Well then, yeah.
He buys every single year and plays it all the time.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I think so. Because I owe him a game. From Christmas. And I told him it was like the next game.
Pretty sure he already has it.
Oh.
He probably has it for PlayStation, but it's cross-platform, so
right.
You should be able to join still. Pretty sure. I know I don't want to play on the same team, and he's ball hog. Sweet. By the time he's finished plowing that, we'll be finished with this, so we can plow this field.
Well, if that's the case, he probably already has Madden 25 on his wish list.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he's already pre-ordered it. If I remember correctly, that's the one, like, he had, like, pre-ordered every copy through GameStop or whatever. Did you leave that thing running?
No.
Looks
I was
like
just getting this area.
Okay. I don't see you sitting on the tractor. I just see the thing spray. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, for whatever reason, this area is not getting covered. Yeah, it could have been because it got missed the first time, but
That's probably why.
yeah. So I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. It's a very small area. No, you know the sports game that I miss playing the most is they don't do the NHL games.
They don't make them anymore, or they just don't do them for PC?
They don't do them for PC.
They don't do.
Which is like,
MLB
why?
games for
Like, it's
PC,
EA.
do
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we
But,
read
like, why
about.
not?
I remember we had this conversation. We saw.
Oh yeah, we did.
They just
a
don't
while
think
ago.
there'd be enough demand for it on PC to port it over.
I don't see how hard it is to port it over. Like, what's the cost associated with that versus the potential revenue? Because it's like, I still have my 360 sitting right downstairs. And, like, I've been tempted to, like, bust that out because like, I want to play some NHL. And NHL playoffs are on right now. I've watched almost every Bruins game this year. And same with baseball. Like, there's nothing better than working from home and then having a day game for the Red Sox. I had that on Wednesday. I was like, oh, what a nice treat. See where Tony's at. Yeah, he's pretty early on. Did he take my mower? Probably. Yeah, he did. No, he didn't. I was gonna say, dude's got more tractors than the factory that it came from.
Yeah, I want to have one of every year, make and model.
Mm-hmm. Like, is the market for consoles, like, is it really that much bigger than the market for PCs nowadays? Because I think, like, when I switched
I think for the
over,
yearly
I
games
think,
it is.
like, when I switched over, it was, I mean, I don't think Xbox One had come out yet, so.
It's the yearly
The
games
market's
like
probably bigger, but not
Like-
anymore. Can't be.
like Madden, like Call of Duty and stuff. I feel like those have a better sales on
Console.
console because console players are more than willing to buy every year, whereas PC players can just mod it and
Right. Yeah. You can't mod console games.
yeah. So I would think that those sales are better, but for like simulators, for like storylines, like story-driven games such as Fallout and everything, I feel like the PC presence is a lot bigger than console. So
Yeah.
it's like those yearly
Well, that
games
makes
that
sense. But,
have like people, console players. No offense to console players, but they are willing to throw money away just to get like updated rosters. Like Madden, same game every year, just updated rosters. Same with
No, that's true,
Call
but-
of Duty. It's like the same game every year. They just have different.
I mean, I guess there aren't
weapons
too many like console to PC converts out there.
No, because a lot of people are like, I don't have the space for a computer. I don't want to spend the money for a computer when you can get a entry level gaming PC for the same price as
Well,
a new console.
yeah, but you can't use. The problem is like you can't use your TV for it. You got to get a monitor.
Yeah, true.
I mean, you
But
can, but like
that's the whole space.
tried
Like
it.
I can
Good luck.
understand that if you're living in like a like a dorm room
Yeah,
and
so
stuff
you
like that.
do need a dedicated space.
Makes sense. But if you have like a spare room in your house, like you can always put a small desk in the living room and put a PC on it. Because
Yeah,
that's
but
not
I mean, I
a
think
huge deal.
even as a married person, like I like let's hypothetically say that like we're all on console. Like I wouldn't be down in the living room playing
Yeah.
Farming Sim right now.
Yeah, good point.
It's like I'd like my own area, but
Yeah.
I'm a
Well, it's the same.
30
Like
year old.
I have my PS4 that I rarely play, but every now and then, like I have Madden on it. I'll boot it up and I'll play on it. And I have my third monitor, which is it's a TV. So
Yeah.
that's what I play
The only-
play it on.
Yeah, the only time I want to play or like consider like booting up the 360s like for games that you can't get on a PC. So like Skate 3.
Yeah.
Like hell of a game. But you can't. There's nothing even close. We tried that one game.
Horrible
yeah.
experience.
Yeah. But that's the closest. I was watching footage of the BMX game, and it seems like that's actually closer.
Every
So
now
I'm
and then.
tempted
So when
to
I
do
was
that because it was I used to play the Dave Mira.
on my old PC, I couldn't really do anything while I was rendering, so that's where the PS4 came in clutch. So I could just like I'd go through like the Walmart the clearance games, and I was like, oh, you know, I'll check this out. Like there was like an old Call of Duty on there, and I was like, all right, it's got the Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. I'll check it out. He's the main bad guy. And I was impressed, but I only paid like $10 for it. So that's something I can sit back and play without having to do much on my PC. But now I can render and play whatever game I want at the same time. So
Yeah.
that's out the window.
I mean, that's why GameStop was so good. Because, like, one, you could trade in your games, but two, like, I want this new-ish game. And there's, like, a handful of people out there that buy the game brand new, beat it, and then are just like, I'm done with it, and return it because they're going to get their highest trade-in value closer to the release date. So,
back in the day, I used to do what's it called, GameFly, I think it was, where you could get like 2 games at a time. When I was
it was like
console
the original Netflix of
gaming
video games. Yeah.
It was like the original Game Pass. You just pay a monthly fee and then you get to rent games whenever you want.
Yeah.
But that's when I was playing console all the time before I got my PC. That's what I used to do.
Yeah, I thought about that. But it was like as soon as they started doing like you can just download the game to your console, I was like, okay, well,
that's where it got annoying because
just gonna do that.
You'd have the disc and then you would have to you also had to install so much and then you had to go back and free up space, and it's like same thing what we're doing with PC right
PC,
now. But
yeah, exactly. But I mean, my time with from when that became available with console was very limited, so I didn't even have a chance to load up the hard drive. Because I think that probably started in 2013. I already had the games I wanted to play, and then at the time, it was only select games. Because I remember I had GTA 5, and I had the physical copy of it, and then something happened to it. I forget what. But like I couldn't play the game on the disc anymore. So I had to get a second copy. But that was like 2 years after it came out, and then I could just download it. But certain games, it was like, I'm pretty sure it was like not available for download right off the bat.
I've considered a couple times I've gone there and seen they had the PGA 22 for like
another game I like to play.
I was like, oh, $15? I'd go willing to give it a shot. I haven't played any golf games since like Mario Golf back.
Oh man,
like 64.
we used to. I told you we used to do like the whole like on Sundays. We'd all dress up in golf attire, and we would all play like the Tiger Woods game and do like a full 18-round match. Like very formal about the whole thing. It was
were
great.
you silent with while someone else was
Yeah.
at the team?
Yep. So the person that was like not up next, but like had just gone. So like, say if I had just taken my shot, I would actually like stand up in the room and like hold my hands up in the air for silence.
Jesus. Did you have a commentator?
Yeah.
PG stepping
Yeah,
up to the
we-
tee now.
Yeah, we'd take turns. But the rule was like you couldn't do like, you know, like satire for commentary. Like it had to be legit commentary. Like treated this very professionally. So, yeah, the three of us did that on Sunday afternoons. Like, granted, we were drinking all day
I mean,
and
you
smoking
don't
weed.
say.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't say.
But like that was the plan, and we'd play whatever course they were playing that weekend. It's a ton of fun. I highly recommend those games. It's just if you don't like know anything
Wait,
about golf or like aren't a
PGA
fan of
Is on PC, but not.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like it's an EA game. So like why is that on Steam or even available for PC, but like a major sport like baseball or hockey is not.
That's wild.
So I call into question your like whatever you saw about like, oh, the market's not there. It's like, okay, well,
I still feel like it's more that they finally gave in for Madden, but they just want people just to update the rosters all the time. They want people to keep buying the new game. The only way they can ensure
well,
that is
they're very quick to shut down the servers now for like the previous version. Like I had NBA, well, I guess that's 2K Sport, so it's not the same. But I had NBA 2K21.
Yeah, they shut the
And
WWE servers
I got
down
it.
like 2 years after it comes out.
I don't even think it's 2 years now.
No, yeah, the WWE ones, because they just shut down
22.
Yeah, they shut down. No, 22's still up. They just shut down 21, I believe. Or no, they didn't have it.
No,
They didn't have a 21. So yeah,
Right.
it must have been 22.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, well, so because you said 2K25's out.
No, 24.
Oh, 24. So then when 25 comes out, they'll shut down the 23 server.
Probably. Yeah.
So it's like that's how they prevent like updating rosters and stuff. They're like,
well,
oh yeah,
it's just you.
It's no longer maintained here.
Playing online, like you can still go in and
play the game. Yeah.
So you can still go in and modify it.
Well, I know because I was playing, like Madden 21 for the longest time, and because I liked certain aspects of that game better than 22, so that's why I had both installed because I was doing the career mode stuff in 22 on the defensive side, but I liked the overall career mode of 21 better. So my offensive guys I was doing through 21, and my defensive guy I was doing through 22.
You know what they should have done instead of just making them separate games? Just make the NCAA and NFL just one game.
No, I'm so jacked for that to come back out. Oh.
But I'm saying, so you could because I mean, back in the day, you could port your character over from NCAA to Madden, so you could just make it one same game.
You might still be able to do that, though.
I'm pretty sure you will be able to.
But I just liked, and what you're gonna see is that the gameplay is gonna be the same. So the only difference you're gonna see is like the names and like the people, teams, but like the gameplay is gonna be the same, which sucks because it used to be like the college football games played completely different from the Madden games.
Grabbing a drink.
All right.
I'm back.
All right.
Oh boy. What's up, Michael? How you doing tonight, man? I'm pretty good, sir. Thank you for asking. Come on, catch up. Oh, man. What's the name of the mod for pounds? I think it is called Additional Measurements? Hold on. Documents, my games, 22 mods. Is it measurements? Let's see. I think it's on Giants Mod Hub.
Just trying to read about Madden. If you can play with 3 people.
You gotta be able to.
don't think so.
Maybe it's not measurements. It's always called additional measurements.
Oh, okay. I'll check that out. My game's 60% downloaded, so can't do it right now.
I thought it was on ModHub. I'm looking at the site right now, seeing if I can find it. I want to say it was called additional measurements, but when I search for measurements in my mods folder, I'm not seeing it. Let's see, FS22.
But to your point, like
measure
it's 2024. Like, how could you not? Especially because this is the first year that you can do the cross-platform. Which I feel like,
maybe it's units.
Again, going back to the MLB and NHL games, and PGA for that matter. You know, it's Tiger Woods now.
Additional units.
Or is it Tiger Woods? No, it's PGA.
There you
go. Like the cost of extending it over to PC and making it cross-platform, like it works for all the other ones. For Madden.
No problem, Nikki. Nikki Y. Is it Nick YJ or Nikki? I knew it was additional something. I just couldn't. I don't know. It's
I don't know either. And also it's just like, why? Because that market is open. Like, why hasn't someone come in to? Well, I guess they don't have like the resources and technology that EA has, but it's just like, why hasn't someone come in to like fill that gap?
Probably don't have the licensing.
Right. Didn't think of that.
Because EA probably has the licensing exclusive for PC, even though they're not doing PC games for those sports. Right. Or those leagues, whatever you want to call them. 100%, they shut Madden down because so many people were modding, and there's still, until they start releasing them again for PC, there's still people modding Madden 08. I'm pretty sure they're still doing it today. Like,
why are you modding though, like football games?
So they're just modding in the updated rosters. So basically, they're creating the players and everything, and just exporting it out so you can import it and have the modern day rosters. Like, they're not creating like mods like we know them as mods. Like, they're not modded players or anything. They're just the updated rosters with like updated rankings and all that other stuff. So.
But also, like, why? Like, why would you want to play? Well, I guess like
because at that point they didn't have
like 2013. 2013 was the fall off for whatever year they did like the quarterback vision stuff. I think it was 2013. Like, that's where it fell off the wagon. So, like, why 2008?
That's 2008 was when they stopped making it for PC. That was the last one for the PC. Until
Oh, I see.
Came out
I
in, like,
see.
what was it, 20?
20.
Madden 20. That came, yeah. So that was the last one. So people were still modding it. So they were like, they dipped their toe back in the water and they saw people were buying it. So I 100% think it's just because that's so popular that they can make money off of it still. Whereas the other ones aren't like MLB. What's it called? The show. It's not Madden.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. It's the show.
So it's kind of like their B-list games that I don't think they want to waste money on converting it over when they can still just have people buy it every single year on console. Although I think, of course, I've never played. The last hockey game I played was on the Blades of Steel for NES. So
Blades of Steel.
Yeah. I've never played an NHL game. I've never been into hockey, so.
Oh.
I've never played an NHL game, but still, I feel like that would be a game that a lot of people would enjoy playing, especially in Canada. I don't know how many people are playing PC in Canada.
Well, I mean, it's the third most popular sport, so.
I would imagine football's the first. What's the second? Soccer? Oh no, soccer's the first. Football's the second.
No, soccer's not the first. In the U.S.
Right. Oh, okay. You're strictly talking U.S. I thought you were talking about like worldwide.
Yeah, I mean, so I would imagine that the vast majority of purchases on Steam are at the U.S. So,
yeah. And that's another thing. And NFL has expanded over into Europe, so it's got a following over there too.
NFL, yeah.
Yeah, whereas MLB doesn't. They have it following.
No, they
South America.
In fact, went the opposite way because they removed their team. Well, they have one team in Canada. Used to have two, but
what was the second one? Toronto and what else?
Montreal Expos.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. The Expos don't exist anymore?
No, they're Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Tampa Bay Rays.
You can tell how I don't...
That was like 1998, I think.
Huh?
It was their first year. They switched over from the Expos over to the Tampa Bay Rays.
Oh.
So the Rays are like, I think, like the newest team in the MLB. Or no, second newest because the Washington Nationals.
I was watching them get destroyed today while we were at Chili's. That's the first time I watched a baseball game.
Oh man, I love baseball.
I love playing baseball. I can't watch it.
I love playing baseball.
I get more enjoyment out of watching college softball than I do baseball.
See, I used to, and like, I don't know what happened. They're so like militant with every move. Like, there's no. They all look like robots out there.
I will say TikTok has piqued my interest with the baseball again. I've been watching like the amazing.
Oh yeah, because the
highlights
like,
and the umpires
being
dumbasses.
Yeah, well, so the umpires are having a huge issue this year because you can challenge balls and strikes this year. So that's new, and they don't like being questioned. So they're getting this this attitude of like they know that their job is being phased out slowly. So they're on a power run right now. So I don't know if you saw the clip of like the Yankees manager getting tossed out.
Yeah, the fan yelled.
So funny. Yeah, that was so
He's like,
funny.
"You're out of here. I didn't even say anything."
Yeah, he's like, "I literally didn't say anything." He's like, "You're out." And there was another one. I forget what team it was, where the ump, like the umps are usually like there to just like take it when the manager comes out.
Yeah.
And then gets tossed, and then they just sit there and they're supposed to just like, absorb the verbal abuse from the manager and just be like, yeah, whatever, bud, like you're tossed, so whatever you say doesn't matter. And like, not the case with this one situation. I think it was Milwaukee. I think it was the Brewers. And the ump like went at the manager, like firing back, very aggressive. And I think it's just because they're all worried for their jobs. Because I mean, the fact that you can challenge balls. I went to a minor league game a couple weeks ago, and they were challenging balls and strikes, and I was like, what? And I thought that was just unique to, like, they're just testing it out in the minor leagues. And then I saw that you can actually do that in the pros, I think, now. But anyways, and they got rid of the shift, which is fantastic. Like, it has made baseball much better, and the pitch clock has made it much better. The Red Sox had a game last week that finished in 2 hours. Can you imagine?
Damn.
Yeah, normally the game's good like 3.5, 4 hours, 4.5 hours. And now they're averaging like 2.5 hours.
What it needed? It needed a fast forward button.
Yeah. So I think the MLB is going to be up and up.
That was my main complaint. Like, I couldn't sit there and watch a whole game, and then it's like I watch it, just like nothing happens, no runs, no nothing, and then the moment I like go out to do something, then it's like home run, and I was like, fuck.
Well, I mean, the biggest problem was the pitchers were taking so long, and it's like you have to sit there. They have, sit there, scratch their ass, kind of like take a hot lap around the mound, grab the rosin bag, and then like spit into their hand, and then do all this stuff, and then then they get ready for the pitch, and then so you're anticipating like, oh, this is going to be a really good pitch because he took so long to work up to this, and it's just like, ball low and outside. You're like, okay, well, that wasn't worth the hype. But now they've got I think 18 seconds from the time they get the ball back to throw the pitch.
Damn, 18 seconds?
Yeah. Yep. And then I think when there's runners on, I think it's like 16. Or no, that's what they're gonna do next year. But yeah, I mean, and like the pitchers aren't like shaking off signs anymore because of the electronic communication between the
I watch UFC. I don't watch boxing.
Catcher and
I've been
pitcher.
into boxing.
So they don't do the signs anymore. I don't know if you knew about that.
I'm sorry, the catcher doesn't call the pitch anymore?
Well, he can, but like it depends on the catcher. Or it depends on the manager's trust in the catcher.
That's wild.
Oh,
When that
was going on. That was going on for years.
I
Because I remember
tell you
like
the
when I
last
was
time I
playing
kept up
high
with
school ball,
baseball.
like when I was catching, there was, depending on who was pitching, like I would have to look over and like take a sign from the coach, and then on like what pitch to recommend to the pitcher. But if you have a good catcher, it's like they know what the situation is and the batter and what ball to throw, so you trust them to make their own calls. I mean, think about it. If you have a dumbass catcher, like, if there's someone that can't hit curveballs and he's just like, hey, let's just do a bunch of fastballs. Like, you don't want that person making the calls. But the electronic system now,
Detroit. I'm a Baltimore fan.
is the catcher has either on their wrist or on like the inside of one of their knees, they have a pad, and they can just like make a selection, and then it goes to like in the pitcher's hat, like the inside, in the inside liner. You know how there's like that little flap on the inside liner for hats? All right. So in there, they put like a vibrating device.
What?
So then, based on like what they push, it'll give them like almost like a telegraph.
No way! This is all news
As a
to me.
vibration, yeah, as a vibration. So then they know that like 2 shorts and a long means this pitch in this place.
Jeez.
A lot less like shaking off of signs.
I mean, you almost have to revamp that to if you're gonna have a pitch clock where you got so little time to.
Right. Well, that's why they're taking more signs from the sideline, because there's more like data to support like, hey, this batter can't hit this, so do this, like on this count. Like the data is stupid on this. There's just like, hey, they know what every batter swings and misses at every single count they're on, so we know on like a 2-0 count that you can throw this pitch because they're least likely to hit it based on their history. So that's why they take signs from the sideline, and that's why you're seeing fewer shakeoffs, because like they know whatever the catcher's calling, like there's a reason for it. And they don't have to waste time with the signals and stuff. But yeah, totally different. And the bases are 2 inches wider now. And that was to make like the double plays safer, and to make stealing bases a little bit easier.
Have you seen that Little League video where the catcher pops up and just beams it right in
in the kid's head?
the kid's face?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That was so intentional.
Yeah.
Is that auger in the mod hub also? Does John Deere combine? No. It's on edge. It's like, have you seen the one where the ball bounces off the plate and goes flying back at the guy sitting behind home plate?
Yeah.
And he freaks out. No, I'm leaving.
Yep.
Oh, God. Or are you talking about the grain cart? The grain cart's on Mod Hub. Yeah, the grain cart, I believe it is. The Parker... Parker should come up.
I think my 2 favorite parts about the changes have been the ability, and now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it's in the majors yet, but I think it's coming next year, is the ability to challenge a ball and strike. That's going to be awesome, because like, everyone needs a performance review.
Yeah, especially some of them.
That.
Some of them ones you watch, you see on TikTok, like, Jesus Christ, player gets hit with the ball and he's calling it a strike.
Mm-hmm. So what I heard, and the second one's the pitch clock, because like, obviously.
Pretty sure it's on.
But what I've seen in the pipeline is they're going to be doing the automatic, like, safer out at first base.
Yeah. Parker 6500 green
Like,
card.
done by a computer.
So,
And you
so
can
you're
already
not- you don't need
challenge.
a
You can already
first base
challenge
umpire
that.
then.
Right. Well, so by that logic, like in the minors, like you technically don't need a home plate umpire currently this year. Because I watched in the minor league game, in the same game, I watched a pitcher challenge the ball or strike. I watched a batter challenge the ball or strike, and I watched the catcher challenge a ball or strike.
So
And it's
do
not
they
like the
have,
hey,
like, a-
let's confer with like home base like New York, like it is currently for challenges in the MLB. It's like they defer to the computer system.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much they're doing away with umpires.
So yeah, so the umpires are basically just like supervising. So like they make their own calls and stuff, and then if you have a problem with it, like AI is gonna be like, no.
So do they have like a limited number of challenges they have, or can they
They have
just
a certain-
challenge every?
I think right now in the minor leagues they have unlimited. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's just because they're testing it to see
That
like
can
how
get
many
super
challenges
annoying.
come up. Yeah, but the challenge time's pretty quick. Like it's not as long as like a typical MLB challenge where like all the umps have to get together and then like confer with New York and then like review the footage and all that stuff. I mean, it was a pretty quick process, like maybe a minute.
Okay, so now here's my other question: how many times was it returned?
It was overturned once out of the 3 times,
Oh, that's not bad. 3 times
and that was by the pitcher. Oh no, I'm sorry, it was by the batter. So, no, if it were 0 times, I'd be like, well, this is a waste. But I can't tell you the number of times, like as a batter, when you're sitting there, and you just be like, dude, that was not a strike. And,
yeah, no kidding.
and you're left with like, oh, tough
Thanks
shit.
for all the help. Stop by sometime 420s.
Oh, hey man.
And then you have the
Nick,
chance to
thank you-
actually
thank you
be
for
right.
the
But I mean, it makes it harder
donation,
for
man. Much
pitchers
appreciated.
too. Because then it puts the pressure on them because they're going to have to throw strikes every single time. Unless you're banking on whoever you're facing, like banking on them swinging. But if you're on like an 0-2 count, like, I don't know, like what are the odds that the person's going to swing?
So how's that? So do they just have a camera set up behind home plate that?
It's like behind and then from center field too.
Damn.
And I'm sure they like mix the two and then generate, like even like the local games do it. When the Red Sox have that too. They just like throw up the strike zone. And then they can tell you where the pitch ended up. And I don't put much credibility into that because it's like, well, that's just like the TV camera, which is offset at an angle. It's not directly behind the pitcher. so you can't truly determine if it was ball or strike. But I imagine for the fields, they have it like directly behind the pitcher, but like slightly over. I don't know.
That's wild. Imagine having that back when we were playing.
Oh, yeah. Just like install that in every baseball field in America,
That's
please.
bullshit, Blue. Challenging it. Pull my little red
Yeah.
flag out of my baseball sock.
Yep.
Right before the next pitch was going to be thrown, too.
Like, sir, this is Little League.
Straight up.
These games actually don't matter. I think that would be my recommendation, is just like, that's not going to make the game go any faster. Like, yeah, it's going to make the game more accurate, but like, it's not going to make it go
Have a
any
great
faster.
night, Nikki.
So,
Yeah,
like,
thanks for the $20.
why don't you just do that in the playoffs when it actually matters?
Because then, if there was a bunch of bad calls leading up to the
Oh, yeah,
playoffs, then
yeah.
you know, some team like we would have made it. See, this guy was calling bad calls. He's doing it during our game.
Oh, you'd have to really have it out for them.
Yeah.
Man, I'd love to do the career mode in MLB.
Mm-hmm. I bought. That was one of the games I saw on the Walmart clearance shelf that I bought specifically just to play career mode. Was MLB. I think it was like
Well, they switched over to
2018, 2019.
They switched over to the show then.
Yeah, it was whichever one. I don't know.
Yeah.
There was two. Excuse me. There was two of them. There was MLB, the show, and then MLB.
2K.
There was another one. Was it 2K?
Well, yeah, because they did the. It's like how it was for football for a bit. Like, ESPN had their own version. Like, they own the 2K stuff, I think.
Yeah. 2K had, because it was NFL 2K 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's still my favorite football game. I don't care.
Well, that's one where you could do first person. It was awesome.
Like you customize your house and everything. What's
yeah,
up,
yeah.
Explorer and Redneck? How you doing, man?
Oh, wait, no. ESPN came out with their own game.
No, it was 2K5 that had the ESPN stuff in it. Like it had all the ESPN commentators. It had ESPN even on like
Wait,
the
ESPN
cover.
came out with their own football game one year.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had that because you could do first person. That was wild.
What's up,
was
Sean?
like
How you doing,
ESPN
man?
the game,
That's good to
something
hear,
like that.
Redneck.
Yeah, let me find it.
I mean, even back then, 2K was putting out a better football game
Yeah.
than Matt. Can you imagine what, as far as 2K has come, if they put out a NFL game these days? Oh my God, it would destroy Madden.
Yeah, they were doing 2K stuff. 2K5.
Yeah,
Yeah, but ESPN football. That was the game. ESPN NFL football.
yeah, it's good to hear, Sean.
Got a 91 out of 100 for rating.
Dang.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. 2003.
Oh, so that was before
I had it for PS2.
NFL 2K.
Yeah.
So, ESPN
So I think they took
signed
yeah,
on
I
with
think
NFL 2K.
they took over the 2K stuff because even with the most recent,
Got some bad storms coming. Oh, they're
the-
calling
or
for
at least 2K23.
wicked weather.
If you
on
finish
Sunday,
a
I
game,
think,
it goes
here.
back to like what's his name? Scott Van Pelt in the studio, who does like his own commentary.
Like Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas and more bad storms. I just ran right over that fire hydrant. Just no chill. But I mean, Madden tried to do what 2K was doing, like what 2K does with NBA, with the whole storyline and everything, and they just couldn't do it. I think if
Yeah.
2K can get the licensing, it'd be a game changer. Because like back in 2K5 was a better game than what Madden 2005 was. I played the hell out of 2K5 years and years. Like, I played 2K5 right up until I replaced my PS2 with PS3.
Yeah. Kind of was the best one.
Mm-hmm. And the cool part was like you had a house. I don't even remember that part where you could customize and put like your favorite players' jerseys on the wall and everything, and then you'd get random phone calls from like Funkmaster. What was his name?
Funkmaster Flex.
Yeah, and he'd be like, "I challenge you," and then you can build like a dream team to face his dream team. I love that shit. And then you can create your own team with whatever logo and name you want it.
Yep. Well, it's funny because from that game, a lot of the teams in the UFL, I believe, are using those.
What's the UFL?
It's so it used to be like that. They reinvented the Rock reinvented the XFL.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And then a couple of years ago, there was they started the AFL.
Arena Football League.
American Football League.
Oh. I thought AFL was Arena Football League.
And then this past year, after like mediocre success, I guess, because they put themselves
they
in markets
combined
that
them
don't
together.
have. Yeah. Yep. So now instead of like 6 teams in each league, there's like 12 teams, and they're in markets that don't have football teams. So like St. Louis has a football team again, the Battlehawks. Let's say like either Austin or San Antonio. They've got a team. Birmingham has a team. There's a lot of random places. But a lot of the logos, I'm like, that logo looks familiar. And then I was looking it up, I was like, yeah, that's from like the create a team mode.
I used
legit,
to watch the
I'm
hell
pretty sure
out
the Battlehawks one is like a sword. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a logo from one of the created teams.
I'm no shame. I used to watch the hell out of the Arena Football League. I even had it on PlayStation 2, the game that came out with.
Oh, I mean, their rules are more like Canadian football.
It's a lot shorter field than Canadian.
Where you can...
Canadian
Oh, yeah, no,
football
I know
is still,
that.
like,
But I'm saying, like, in terms of, like, motion, because you know how you can have, like, someone running up towards the line of scrimmage when you snap the ball? Like, you can do that in the Canadian Football League, too. So it kind of follows their rules.
The only Philadelphia team I ever liked was the Philadelphia Soul.
Yeah, I mean, we have an arena football league team.
It's supposed to be making a comeback.
They're based out of Worcester. It's like the Worcester Pirates, something like that.
Worcester Butt Pirates?
Yeah. I don't know. They're doing their best with Worcester, and they're trying their best.
Oh, the Woo Sox. That's what it was.
And, like,
I was telling my wife about it, and I was like, the name, I can't remember the name, but it was so weird. Something Sox.
Yeah. Yeah, Mass Pirates. Worcester. Like, they're doing their best to make that place nicer. But, like, recently, like, in the past 2 months, like, the amount of shootings has gone up so much that it makes the news of just, like, kind of sketchy. Oh, like 3 weeks ago, there was a mom and child that were just like the victims of they were in a residential area, just parked in their car, about to get out on the street, and just like 33 rounds right into their car for no reason. And then there was a shooting yesterday. And there was a shooting like a week ago.
Oh,
and it's like, This is where you want to put the this is where you want to put your baseball team? Like, I live pretty close to Lowell, and like their single A affiliate, the Lowell Spinners, used to play there, and I think they got the hell out of there.
Good Lord. So one day ago, the Iowa Rampage pulled out of the Arena Football League already. The second week into the season.
They won?
They pulled out of the Arena Football League. So they said that because of broken promises, the second week of the season, they're just like, we're done. Out. But I'm looking at the team. You have the Albany Firebirds, the Minnesota Myth, the Nashville Cats, the Philadelphia Soul, Georgia Force.
Nashville Cats?
Yeah.
Like New Hampshire?
Nashville? Tennessee.
Oh, Nashville. Sorry.
Huh. Louisiana Voodoo, Orlando Predators, Texas.
That's a good team
Desert
name.
Hawks.
It's like, yeah, I'm a fan of the Predators.
And then the Central Division, you have the Iowa Rampage, Salina Liberty, Southwest Kansas Storm, and Wichita Regulators. 3 of the 4 teams in that division are from Kansas. And you have the Billings Outlaws, the Oregon Black Bears, Rapid City Marshals, and Washington Wolfpack.
I'm sorry, but on no planet should you call your team the Predators.
Yeah, no. It's like, what the hell? That is a bad team name.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, you can rename your team. No one's gonna know.
Are all of you on a watch list? You know,
yeah, nobody's gonna know if you rebrand your team.
You could do like the Florida Crocs or something, you know?
Yeah. Like anything. Call
Pretty sure you
yourself
can't do
a tourist.
Gator. the Florida retirees.
Yeah. Like anything. I mean, like, think about like the other names. Like, they're not much better.
Nah.
It's like, okay, like the Worcester Pirates. Really. Worcester is literally in the geographical center of our state, landlocked. You're gonna call it the Pirates?
The UFL, you have the Arlington Renegades. That's not bad.
Oh, Arlington, that's what it was. Oh, they have a second team now.
Birmingham Stallions. That's not bad.
Yep.
DC Defenders. That's not bad.
Yep.
Houston Roughnecks. That's not bad.
Yep.
Memphis Showboats.
Mm-hmm.
So your mascot's a fucking.
That was an
showboat?
AFL team.
Michigan
First ones you
Panthers,
mentioned were
not bad.
Yeah, that's a UFL team.
San Antonio Brahmas. Why wouldn't they just call themselves the Bulls? St. Louis Battlehawks is literally just a sword with the wings.
That's what I'm saying.
That's only 8 teams. UFL only has 8 teams.
Oh, maybe the consolidated rosters or something. That does make sense though, because I was watching the other day. Because it's just like Sunday afternoons when there's nothing else on. It's just like, okay, put the UFL on. And no matter what happens, like I can't get involved in it. Like I can't get.
Oh, they merged with the
into it.
The USFL to make.
Oh yeah, USF. Sorry. Yep, USFL, not the AFL. My bad.
Seattle Sea Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas Vipers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Orlando Guardians.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they don't have there's no barrier to like rebrand, call yourself something else because look at these names. Like they suck. All of them are just
they're
completely made up.
Just doing 8
like
teams.
they have nothing. Okay, so they must have consolidated. All I know is that out of all the teams, like when I watched the UFL, the only stadium that has people in it is the Battlehawks. I think it's just like St. Louis is so butthurt about losing the Rams that they are like in it. And I'm pretty sure they use the old Rams stadium and it is almost full.
So they had.
Can you imagine? Like Birmingham, they use University of Alabama Birmingham's stadium, and they have to like tarp off half the seats to make it look full. And University of Alabama Birmingham's campus or football stadium is not very big. But then you go to like the St. Louis Rams stadium, and it's like almost packed.
So the USFL teams were the Michigan Panthers, which are in the UFL, the New Jersey Generals.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about them.
Philadelphia Stars. The Pittsburgh Maulers, which is their mascot is I guess a steel worker with a hammer. The Birmingham Stallions, which is in the UFL. The Houston Gamblers.
Oh, that was a good team.
They merged with the Houston Roughnecks, I'm gonna guess.
That makes
Memphis
sense.
Showboats, they're in the UFL, and the New Orleans Breakers, and the defunct franchises was the Tampa Bay Bandits.
Yeah. I mean, why would you have 2 football teams in? I think that's probably what they were testing. Well, no, like, why would you have one in like Pittsburgh and Philadelphia when you already have football teams there?
Yeah, and I mean Philadelphia's got a arena football league too. So,
Yeah. So it's like, come
but
on.
I mean,
Like, I'm sure they were just curious to see, like, hey, because it starts after the NFL season, like, hey, what's the interest in, like, essentially football year round? And the answer was like, not very much, except for places that don't have a football team.
Philadelphia is kind of like they're like diehard. What's up, Jesse? Sorry for your
Yeah, to the Eagles,
comment.
you introduce anything to them, they're gonna tell you to F off.
No, they're pretty freaking
They're set in their ways.
hard. Like they go hard for like every single team they have, regardless of what sport.
No, only their existing
Division.
teams, though. Like, you introduce something new to them, they're gonna be like, no. Because, like, it would be a sin to root for any other football team other than the Eagles.
Not if they're not playing against the Eagles.
Doesn't matter. It's still the same sport. I mean, you're not dealing with the best and brightest.
Okay, you got a point there.
They're just like football, Eagles, football, Eagles.
Football, we got a
What's this other team? What's this other team? What's that? Get that out of here. That's not the Eagles. Yeah, that's not the Eagles. What, do you think they're coming to replace the Eagles? That's my Eagles. We've been here for so long. What do you think? Who do they think they are coming in here?
They are a bunch of Neanderthals.
Mm-hmm. Versus around here, like, we just added the women's NHL team, and like apparently
There's
those have
a
been
women's
like,
NHL division.
yeah, they just started it this year. So apparently, like, at least in Boston, it's been like selling out.
That's why they had the. I don't know what they were the part of. They had a hockey team that was here in town. They played at the ice rink at the fairgrounds, and it was like super popular. Like they were constantly selling out, and then the ice rink was just like
actually pretty decent. Like,
oh, this is not women. It was
like,
it was a different. It was a men's hockey team, but it wasn't. Like, it was some sort like they travel, so some sort of minor league hockey league.
Yeah, it's probably a minor league of like.
What's up, MC Earth
Flyers?
How are you? But they were always selling out games and everything, and then the ice rink was just like, yeah, we're not going to renew your contract. So now they're hoping to find a place in Dover to play. It's called the Delaware Thunder, and they have a Viking looking logo. It's pretty badass looking.
It's got to be one of those random teams. Like we had in baseball, so like for the Red Sox, we have single A is the Lowell Spinners, the double A is the Portland Sea Dogs, and triple A is the Woo Sox. And then for the Yankees, we have the Fisher Cats in New Hampshire. And then, but for baseball, not affiliated with the MLB, we also have the North Shore Spirit, which is just a team that travels and has their own little stadium and all this stuff, but there's no affiliation with the MLB, as far as I know. So it must be like that from a hockey perspective.
It's the Federal Prospect Hockey League, a single A minor professional hockey. I looked it up.
Oh, a single A minor.
Yeah. So
they probably just when they first draft people, probably just stick them there.
They have a Withville Bobcats, Port Huron. They're kind of spread out. I was
going to say Port Huron. Jeez.
Yeah, Prowlers, the Columbus River Dragons, Mississippi
Yeah,
Sea
another
Wolves,
name you shouldn't have.
Prowlers,
Yeah.
Carolina Thunderbirds, the Baton Rouge Zydeco. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Binghamton?
Binghamton.
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't say their name. It has a bear. I'm guessing it's Bears because it has a bear with a B. The
Binghamton. I'm trying to remember what that is.
Elmira River Sharks, Danbury Hat Tricks. Their logo is pretty cool. It's a rabbit with like a magician's hat with a stick. That's pretty cool. The Motor City
Sharks?
Rockers.
Hat Sharks? Is that what you said?
Hat Tricks.
Oh, Hat Tricks. Oh,
Danbury
yeah.
Hat
That's
Tricks.
pretty. All right, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
And then Watertown Wolves.
Okay.
I'm kind of really digging that logo, the Danbury Hat Tricks. It's black and orange. It's my colors.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Oh God, no! Their jersey, I'm guessing it's their away jerseys. Just say "trick" across the front. That's this year.
Those are pretty cool. I like that. It's like the highlighter orange, safety orange, if you will. I like all the safety colors. Safety yellow is my favorite color in the world. That's why if you look at Arsenal's alternate jersey, yeah, it's the greatest.
Delaware Thunder was the one that played here in town. It's like gray and black Viking with a thunderbolt. Harry Potter. Thunderbolt on the forehead.
It's the Arsenal's alternate kit, and it's just like all my favorite colors.
Ew! Not my fart,
Ew.
your jersey. That, ugh.
What are you talking about, dude? That's
Bro,
awesome.
Ugh. What is that? Ugh.
With the light blue?
See it, Michael.
And there's safety yellow. It's good.
That's so
It's good
ugly.
stuff. No, it's not.
That's so
You don't know
ugly.
what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking
Those
about.
colors don't go well together. The blue with the like lime
Yeah,
green.
this is them. This is their full uni.
Oh my God, that's so ugly.
Come on.
That's up there with the B jerseys for Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm saying it. That's ugly.
Wow, that's insulting.
That's that's ugly.
That's insulting. No, whenever I play FIFA, and because my creative guy is on Arsenal, like I'm rocking those.
And you're proud of that?
I mean, like the random stripes is like a little odd. I think if they just did like a plain yellow, it'd be fine.
I mean, you could do like a black stripe up the sides. I think that would
Right, like a
improve
more
it all.
organized black pattern on
Yeah.
the jersey.
Like
Yeah.
you could do like a black line
I can see that. I can see that.
up the side of the shirt and like across the chest.
I was just saying, like,
I feel like that
considering
would
it was
be-
my favorite color, I was pretty excited about that. But
yeah.
I agree. It kind of looks like a topographic map.
It looks like a zebra that got pissed on too much.
Yeah. Well, you ever seen a topographic map?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like zoomed in.
Yeah.
But yeah. Still, in my opinion, it's kind of cool uniforms. And that's why it's like I hate Seattle as a team, but I like their alternate colors because that like safety green.
Oh, Seahawks.
That's
yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Like,
I have to
you
agree with
can't
that.
hate that, and they had like good change from their early 2000s.
See, I'm a sucker for orange. I really like Denver's colors. I just think the
Listen,
dark blue and orange.
The Broncos uniform has always been fire.
Yeah, top notch.
Like one of the best NFL, like throughout the years too. Like it's that combination of colors is always good. And like to the same effect, it's like I don't really care for. Like I also thought like Tampa Bay's colors have always been really good.
Oh yeah, the red and gold and black.
Yep, and orange because their old uniforms used to be orange.
Oh yeah.
And it was like it all worked well over time. So it's like I didn't like when the Patriots went from like their royal blue and red and white to like navy blue, red and white. And it's like I like the new one better, but it's not like they had to change colors, you know?
You're preaching to the choir because my high school, or my middle school, my high school was red, black, white, and silver. But my middle school colors,
4 colors.
the whole time we were in elementary was blue and gold. Blue and gold. And then they switched it when I got to middle school. And all the uniforms went to like a baby blue and navy blue. And I hated it. It's like, why do you go from blue and gold to a you took out the gold for a baby blue? Like I didn't like it. I did not like it at all.
It's more like UNC colors then.
Yeah, no. It's like if you want to switch one of the blues, fine, but keep like a different color. Like two blues just don't go together. And like that's where
they do. Navy blue and a light and a baby blue, they do go together. Just technically, they do, and
it doesn't not well.
They're complementary. They're complementary colors on the color wheel.
Not if you're trying to stand out. They're very
no. But I mean, like, and like my high school didn't stand out. Like my high school football, like literally the exact uniforms were the Dallas Cowboys, navy blue, silver, white, with the star on the helmet.
That sucks.
Well, we're the Generals, so made sense from a different perspective. And then our rival town, the town next over, they were the Cincinnati Bengals colors with the helmet. It had the stripes on it. So, but all of the towns that we played in football, it was all like NFL replicates. So we used to play like this town Triton, and they were like the Tennessee Titans, which is an example of your navy blue and baby blue.
So this was our coloring. Oh, is that gonna? That's not gonna open. All right. Let's see if I can find another one. This is the uniform they switched to.
I like that.
I don't. I'm trying to find the old uniforms. It probably won't, because it was when I was in like right when I switched to middle school that they changed. Oh, that one doesn't look bad.
See,
why don't we have those? The one on the left. I kind of wish we had those. I like that blue.
Yeah, that's a good blue. That's like a teal, like a vibrant blue. Almost like a safety blue. Yeah, those would be good. Well, then you're like Carolina Panthers. Yeah, here's ours.
Yeah, that's Strap Cowboys.
Yeah. Right? It's like, what's? Thanks for the creativity, guys. Oh, I can buy stuff from there.
Best I can put is it was like the same coloring as University of Delaware.
Yeah.
You know what? You're awesome.
Who's that? Sorry. Lawrence Candiff, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Flonk. Alright, here was... Oh, of course that one didn't save right.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That was our high school jerseys. Or uniforms.
Atlanta.
Essentially.
Yeah. I mean, compared to what they are now, I mean, whew, it is a big difference. I could understand not being on board with that. I mean, black red's just a solid. I mean, it's a solid color combo.
Yeah, well, that's high school. It's a different school district I went to Polytech instead of staying in Lake Forest. But Lake Forest back, it was, I mean, that white, all white with just blue lettering, I didn't like that. I just didn't. Especially when we had, like, before gold, like, it was gold pants, like a darker blue jersey.
Mm.
But that one I sent, the blue, oh my god, I'd take that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I've always been a sucker for the Oilers, Houston Oilers jersey or colors too, that light blue, red, and white.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay, that's a little fucked.
What?
I open up Instagram and the first thing I get is it's called the I Love You Mom bundle. And it's a pots and pans set. Like, I don't think you should buy mom a pots and pans set for Mother's Day. It's like, happy Mother's Day. Go make me some food.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
You forgot Mother's Day?
No. This used to be our helmet. Enter Pat the Patriot.
Pat the Patriot.
On like the old school Patriots helmets.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that guy looks like John Cena when he played Peacemaker.
Or John Cena when he played football in Newburyport. I'm just like, oh, is there any merchandise?
Oh, dude, I love my old high school. They had
We've well, so like, I can go to like my college's like school store online and like buy shit from there, but like, I don't really give a shit about like school pride from there because like I hated it. But I mean, my high school was so small.
holy shit. Okay,
I mean, my graduating class was 180.
bruh.
What?
It was so hard to find Polytech Spiritwear when I was in high school because
That's what I'm saying.
it was a county-wide school district.
Like you
So
had to play a sport to get some stuff with the name on it. You had to play a sport.
yeah, and they had like a little shop in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lobby
Yep.
where you could buy
Yep.
stuff, but that was it.
Yep, and that was it. Yeah.
But every school district around us had like so. In Milford, you had your Milford School District gear. In Camden, you had like a mix of Lake Forest and PR. But
We have a school store on Facebook.
yeah, well, I'm on my high school's site. They have Carhartt, Nike, Under Armour.
Well, I was looking at this other website. So like apparently they licensed their logos and stuff through like this company called Prep Sportswear, and then also
They have
Spirit
Puma
Shop.
Oh my god!
And they have like Russell. They have Under Armour. It's like, yeah,
Bruh.
Hamilton Wyndham General's school store. Hell yeah. Oh, that's awesome. It's like, now I'm going to be a townie, even though I don't even live there. Oh, what? They turned the old principal's office into the general store. Okay. Dude, our school hasn't been touched since it was made in the 1950s. It is old.
Well, that's what I was telling my wife. Like my high school went through a drastic change after I graduated, and like nothing's the same. They've added a bunch of new wings. They have like this huge Our library was like a little rinky-dink library. Now they have the huge library and all kinds of shit.
We had no HVAC.
Oh damn! What's up, Toxic Headshot? How are you, man?
So it was like windows, and then by my senior year, we had kids sitting up on. Well, we had radiators for heat.
Yeah.
And we had kids sitting on the radiators because there wasn't enough room to put desks in.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, because the population of the town grew, but the school couldn't hold it. So it looks like they have this sectioned off. This shit kind of looks like it was made at someone's house. I don't think so. I think I'd rather the clothes and stuff.
For your town, or
yeah. But like, all right, I'll give you a comparison here. So here's what they're selling at the general store for hoodies. And then this is literally the first image that comes up if you search for like merchandise. It's like, what would you rather have?
The second one.
Yeah. So it's like, no thanks. I'm gonna buy this shit online. I'm looking at this one right here. This is the best one.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah, or this. But it's like only because the writing on the sleeves is like what's on the tank for General Patton in our town.
I'm still. It just looks like dude's taking a dump.
Nah, you get it if you're from here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would. But that every time you show it, when I looked at the helmet, I was like, looks like John Cena's Peacemaker squatting down to drop a deuce.
Oh, their baseball uniforms are way better now. What the hell? And their hats. Damn.
I'm sorry, you can get chairs?
Oh. Get a hat? Ah, well, shoot. The problem is on these bigger websites, like they don't say, they're just like, oh yeah, Hamilton Wenham High School. It's like, nope. It's Hamilton Wenham Regional High School, okay?
Get it right, douche.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make the merch, get the name right.
Right. Otherwise, it's just a knockoff. And it's like, do you want to be a knockoff? Oh, they have jerseys?
Oh,
I already have jerseys. I kept all my jerseys. We were supposed to return them. I never did.
Oh man.
Did they change their name? No.
I guess we'll get this put away and get our planter out. I don't remember what we planted. This was all corn, I believe. I might do this all corn again. I was thinking about doing this potatoes. I'll harvest the potatoes. I don't have any problems harvesting potatoes in a small field. That's alright by me. Oh, but what I was saying, so we were really close to Caesar Rodney, and Caesar Rodney is like the big preppy school, so like everything around us had CR gear, not Polytech gear. So it was so hard to find actual Polytech gear, like Spirit Wear out and about. Fuck Caesar Rodney. No one from that school I could ever tolerate. They're all stuck up, preppy asshats. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's close enough to midnight. I think we're going to go ahead and call the stream here. If you guys did enjoy the stream, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It does help me out so very much, and I do appreciate it so very much. If you guys do want to see future Farming Sim 22 live streams, be sure to click that subscribe button. You guys will be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video. Click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Tomorrow night. Anyway, bye. Maybe.